Hello, I'm Brenda Kelleher-Flight with GDP Consulting, and today I want to talk to you about the factors that influence the growth of a small business. As you're aware, if you have a good idea, it's pretty easy today to start your own business. The question is, are you endeavoring to be self-employed? Do you see this taking a hobby to the next level? Or is your intent to really develop a business and to grow that business and expand as time goes by? There are certain factors that influence the growth of a small business. And the first is media. Today we often see it as really possible to market our own business using social media. And at times it can be an inexpensive way to do that. But we have to remember, just as we're starting a business, so are many other people, and they're thinking the same thing. The truth is, our friends, families, neighbors are constantly bombarded with messages about products and services they could purchase. So the question for us then in growing a business is, what's our value added? What makes us different from another business? What's unique about us? What's our value proposition? What are we contributing to society or to the well-being of others? Those are answers we need to, or questions we need to answer as we attempt to grow our business. The second thing we need to think about is the type of business that we're developing. So for example, when we're growing our business, are we planning on being the marketer, the bookkeeper, the networker, the planner, the program developer, the product developer? What are we? What's our role in the business? Are we willing to invest in other talents, in other areas where there are people more knowledgeable or more capable in an area? Or are we determined to do certain things because we like them, even though we may not be the best person doing those things? The third area is finance. So for example, do we have our bookkeeping system set up in a way that we can really pull out our statistics so that we can understand which lines of business are most lucrative? Are we holding on to doing things that really are not helping to grow the business? So from a financial point of view, it's important to be able to either set up our systems correctly from the beginning, to be able to do the appropriate analysis, or to hire people who can do that for us. In planning, do we have a plan? Do we believe in planning? Or do we believe on things will just come our way? Well, if we're going to make things happen, we have to plan to do that. We have to hold ourselves accountable for achieving certain things as we move forward on our path. It's very easy when you're starting a business or have a small business to be extremely busy, but to be busy doing things that really do not contribute to the growth of the business. So as the old saying goes, when you say you're busy, ask yourself, how much money have I earned today? And the answer is nothing or very little, and that answer continues day after day, then what we're doing is not growing the business, we're keeping ourselves busy. So the key message from today's video then is, when you're growing a business, make sure that you know your value added, you know your niche market, you know when and how to market to reach your audience, and you know what they want and how they want it. So rather than you telling them how good you are, you're telling them how you can fill their needs. You know how to spend your time wisely so that you're doing the things you can do well and leave the things you can't do well to other people. And that you have the data on hand to be able to analyze your business at certain intervals so that you can determine what you need to do further, what's benefiting you, what isn't from a financial perspective, and what the barriers are to you growing your business in the future. If you have any questions from this video, please feel free to write me at info@gdpconsulting.ca, and I will definitely get back to you and answer your questions. Thank you very much for tuning in.